Hello, Cancer. This is Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot, and I'm here for your October mid-month reading. I was meditating on your energies, and I saw you in kind of a old-fashioned ship on the ocean, and you were looking through a spyglass, and you spotted land. You arrived on the land and apparently you're barefoot, and you stepped onto the beach and the sand squished between your toes, and it was the most glorious feeling you've felt in a long time, which I can imagine if you were in a boat for a long, long time. This is probably a great feeling of just solid ground below your feet. So, and this is what you're feeling. I guess you had been on this ship. You had lost some of your shipmates, maybe due to some illness or something. There's only a few of you left that reached the island. And as you're looking around at the island, you and just this few, maybe 3 people around you, you see that there's coconuts, you know that there's shellfish and fish, and just an abundance of everything you could need. And although it's going to take some time, you're going to have to build your hut, you're going to have to figure out how to get some fire going and all those things. Even though those are still obstacles or for you to work on, you feel this immense gratitude and this immense hopefulness for the future. So what I got from this Cancer was just that you guys have been through something, like something difficult. Your good friends have remained with you, but others may have dropped off to the side. So you have like this core group of good friends. You're on to something new. It feels like a new start for you. You probably never want to set foot on that ship again, ever. And yeah, but that's the meditation I got for you. You finally hit land. You're feeling this grounding. You're feeling this abundance. Something's like a start of a new day and a more positive situation for you. I pulled the Major Arcana card for you for the month of October, maybe going into November. And I got the Judgment. So Judgment is an awakening. It's a calling, usually from spirit, where you're being asked to do what your soul's calling is, your passion. So if you're feeling a passion for something, definitely follow it. You're being called at this point in time. You may already know what it is and what you're going to be doing. Yeah, but it's an awakening of your soul. So it kind of goes along with the meditation that I had for you. And I'm pretty excited to get into your reading. I've been really liking the Egyptian Tarot lately, so I'm going to go ahead and use that first. And I'm going to do the Zen Osho. I haven't used Zen Osho in a long time, so let's see how that is. So basically, I do a horoscope spread. It's going to show a little bit about everything in your life. I follow the Major Arcana. Now, Major Arcana are things in your life that you're going to be asked to address. So things this month that will come up that you will be asked to address, versus Minor Arcana, which is kind of optional. Choices you could make. Not really, it could turn into something that's a pivotal event for you, but at this point it's not a critical decision and you won't be forced to make it. But let's see what we get. Wow. So everything looks really good. Looks like, I mean, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. So it looks like work is really excellent. You have the 9 of Cups. And one Major Arcana, Justice, in your 9th house. So there may have been a judgment or something where you won and got compensated for. That may have been the difficult passage and that you've come upon this abundance. So it's possible that if there was a judgment and you came out looking really good in this and very, very happy. So there's a lot of cards of happiness here. Let me clarify this with the Zen Osho deck. Now I fully shuffle the cards before I start the video and just briefly shuffle them now. So you don't have to waste so much time watching me shuffle. Wow. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, I'm so happy. Good reading. You know, a lot of people have been going through some tough stuff lately. Because you got the master here, let's go to your 10th house. This is your reputation. This is your career aspirations, your how you come across in the world, the highest form of yourself. And what I have here is the Eight of Wands and the Master. So you exhibited mastery of your situation in a very fast and quick time. Like you learned your lessons quickly. You had many lessons to deal with and many trying experiences recently or in the past couple years, maybe 3 years, I'm hearing, where things have been very, very, very difficult. But each thing, step by step, you have mastered, it looks like. So you're coming into your own. You have it all, like on a personal level, on a soul level, on a personality level. You've really put yourself together in a very admirable way. You can teach people from what you've learned in the past 3 years. And maybe this is something you're going to do. I'm not sure. Like you could be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, guidance counselor to others, anything along those lines, because you have been through it and you learned very quickly. So that might have been part of your awakening, part of your soul calling. Let me go to your 6th house also, because this is a work house. I'm going to go to your 6th house of daily work. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So we have the 10 of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. It looks to me like you either had to do battle with someone that's got a very choleric personality, very rush to judgment, angry, difficult to deal with. This could have been you as well, that you overcame these impulsivity of this short fuse. So either you overcame it in another person or you overcame it in yourself, or it could be a combination of both things. But in any case, it has led to the 10 of Pentacles. And that's the ultimate in just material gain. You have it all. And this would indicate a family, the house, the car, the kids, the dog, everything that most people dream of. This isn't about most people. This is about you, Cancer. And you've come to a place where you have everything you feel that you need, which to me, in a way, is the island, arriving on the island after the horrifying trip overseas, where you have everything you need to build the perfect life. And so this has come to you. This is in your daily work. I think things are really working out. Yeah. So, and I don't know if this is another person. Maybe they left the job, or maybe it was a manager that got fired. Maybe you helped to have that happen. Maybe it's just a change of attitude that you had, is possible, where you became the master, which we saw. So there's really, really great things happening for you in your career houses. It looks like you've just come into your own. And since we're talking about you, this is your image in the world, how people are seeing you. They see you as the Queen of Wands and as a catch. So Queen of Wands does not necessarily mean a female, can be a male energy, but it's someone who's charismatic, can talk, can lead a group, can inspire a group. You are also the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. But I'm taking this, I'm not reading in reverse because of the nature of the whole reading. It means that you've made this accomplishment. So you are a catch. As a person, you have so many skills. You have so much marketable skills. You are safe in the world because of your marketable skills. There's just an amazing transformation that's happened to you. And the world is your oyster right now. So things are really looking good for you, Cancer. I'm super excited. And I'm so excited to do a happy, happy reading at this point, because we've had a lot of towers lately and devils and stuff. So now, since we were talking about career, let's talk about your values and money. And I see that you have 10 of Cups. So some money must have come in. Something came in for you. Maybe a promotion where you make more money. Maybe you sold a house. Maybe, I don't know, a windfall came your way. Maybe some investments paid off. In any case, maybe generosity from someone else, because this is the Six of Pentacles, and this is a generous person. And there is a give and take. It's possible that it paid off for the work that you did previously. You didn't expect it. It could be an inheritance from somebody you took care of in the past, may have left you some money. But it was a reciprocal relationship, but you have received recently. So you have received money. You are in a really comfortable place. It looks very, very good for you, Cancer. I'm really excited for that. In your mind, Cancer, again, okay, so we have the Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So you've gone to a place in your mind that you feel very, very rich, that you left some difficult passage behind. This is the Six of Swords in reverse. That, and because it's in reverse, it could be that you still have some lingering doubts about the permanence of this, but they're very, very slight doubts for you. I feel like you made this passage from a difficult place to a good place. You're now feeling the King of Pentacles spirit, or you may be involved with the King of Pentacles. But I feel like this is more how your brain is working now, like in abundance. You see yourself as abundant, and when you see that, it just brings more abundance. It just does. It's like the law of attraction. You're going to bring it in. When you see yourself as a lucky person, as an abundant person, you feel generosity of spirit, things just come. And so you're in this beautiful, beautiful place mentally too. Now going to your fourth house at home, there was a breakthrough. This is Knave. This is the Page of Cups, and a breakthrough in your home. So breakthrough is similar. I mean, it's not really. It's like a tower, but it's not a tower. It's more like a breakthrough in consciousness in this deck. So I feel like there was a breakthrough in consciousness. There was possibly an apology from someone, or you gave an apology to someone, but in your home there was a breakthrough with an impasse with somebody that you live with, or someone that you're involved with, where you grew in understanding of each other through generosity, emotional generosity, being able to empathize with the situation that that person was in, and it was tremendous. So very tremendous breakthrough there. Going to your relationships in the fifth house, here's where you're awakening. Again, we have the 20, the card of awakening, and the Two of Pentacles. So being the Two of Pentacles, I think you had to make a choice. Two of Pentacles is oftentimes about two jobs. So now if there wasn't a lover, there could have been two jobs that you were working between, and you made a choice to devote to one of the creative projects, shall we say, and that has exploded. You followed your intuition, followed your calling, you followed what was happening. I mean, you were in touch with the trends, what's happening in the world, and you were able to make something of this. So this could be an investment, this could be a creative project, maybe something on internet or YouTube, or something like that, social media. It could be anything like that that's really exploded, and you were drawn to this. You had an awakening to this, and you followed your intuition. Now, if this is about a relationship, it looks like you had two people that you were interested in, and you made a choice. And you, again, this is a choice that you made through your intuition. You made it through guidance, through spiritual guidance that you received, and you made the correct choice. So, yeah, so I see that as could be one of two things. Now, going to your seventh house of relationships, I have the Five of Cups here, and I have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So what we're seeing here is, again, the Ace of Cups. Did I have that? No, I had the Page of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. There was a little bit of a disappointment because in a relationship that you had, and this could be a previous relationship, that this might be something that you're working through, there was a lack of understanding, lack of empathy, possibly on both sides, possibly from the other person. Maybe they didn't understand the turmoil that you were going through in the past, or in the past, like we were saying, maybe 3 years. Maybe they grew weary of it. It was a disappointment for you because you were expecting unconditional love. You were expecting support. You were expecting, through good times and bad, for this person to believe in you, all those things. And I don't think they were strong enough, possibly. This may have been something that, maybe this was even the difficult passage that you had, was with this person. I'm not sure. Let's get another card on that, and let's see if we can clarify. I'm going to go with Queen of the Moon Tarot. What else can you tell me about Cancer's experience? Possibly a committed or marriage experience, something more serious than your average relationship. What happened here? Why the Five of Cups? Why Ace of Cups in reverse? What happened here? What did they learn from this too? Okay. So the card is darkness, and actually it looks pretty dark. I hope you can see it. Darkness. So, you experienced another side of this person that it's part of everybody. Everybody has a dark side, and this you didn't anticipate from them, and this caused you to be disappointed maybe in humanity in entirety. You may have had a really disappointing experience. So you experienced the other side of people, and along with the fact that they had to accept what you were going through, it's important to accept that people do have this other side. It can be very, very disheartening. You can lose your faith in humanity when you see these things from someone you don't expect it to happen. But this is an enlightening experience as well. What is happening now in terms of relationship for Cancer? What is happening now in terms of relationship for Cancer? I'm not seeing anything super clear. Uh-oh. Jumper card. Hold on. Okay. Focus. So the focus card. So in terms of relationship, you may have been focused lately on this breakthrough, this financial breakthrough, this happiness that you're having coming into your own. It may be that you have not focused on a relationship, or it may be saying that it's required for you to focus on a relationship in order to have one come through for you. I'm sort of getting that there's nothing right now that feels like it's going to be a committed relationship for you. Let me just ask. I'm going to use, let me ask the Egyptian Tarot again. Is there a person coming through for Cancer that could be a serious relationship? That could be something special? Is there something going on in this relationship area? Please show me if it is a person, maybe a court card or something to describe the person. Help us to understand what's going on in this relationship situation. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like you've been crafting your life, but maybe not so far a relationship. So right now, I think that we don't have anything that's quite... Tell me, is there anyone coming? Is there someone coming for Cancer in October, maybe beginning of November, anytime in the near future? Anyone that's interested in coming forward to talk to? Four of Pentacles. So I'm getting a lot of Pentacles still. Anyone that right now is a little bit mundane for you, like a little bit boring. You've come to this place where you have to actually meet someone special because you've really had a lot of self-realization recently, and you really need to meet somebody that is on your level. And so that's a little bit of a challenge for you right now. So I'm saying maybe end of October, November, maybe not that special person. There may be people, but it looks like that special person may not be coming around right away. So the 8th house. So this is a deep psychological situation: taxes, death, sex, other people's money. So it looks like you're happy, like you have the Nine of Cups here, so you're very happy on a deep level. You've released a burden. So there was something that was burdening you. I don't know if it was financial, if it was the relationship, if it was, just any type of psychological issues that you had. It seems that you were able to release it, which is a wonderful, and it makes sense because you had the Master card in the 10th house. I think you did release something major. So you're in very good shape there. In your social groups, strength and Six of Swords again. So you made it through a difficult passage. You brought a couple people with you, it looks like according to my meditation, and they're even in the boat. And there's the 3 people in you. So it looks like you came to a, really a realization and who's important in your life and who's going to stand by you. You were disappointed in certain people, but the people that are for real have stood by you and stood through the test, and you have the strength in your group of friends now. Something unknown to you and something that's happening underneath the surface. We have the 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, something unknown to you. Some seeds that you've planted, maybe, I think this might be in a relationship. Whatever it is, it'll take a while to manifest anything. There may be some 3 of Cups, which is third-party energies going on. It may be a very new relationship, and both of you are still able to date around and are not thinking very special about each other at this point. This is one that could develop into something, although it's not guaranteeing that. It looks like, because this is in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, there may not be a payoff to this relationship, but something that's going on. Maybe if there's someone you're casually dating, there might be a third-party situation, or you might be creating a third-party situation. It's not, I don't think it's going to bother you that much at this point. I mean, there's so much going on that's really, really good for you. Okay, so we covered that. And let me see, let me just get some information on, let's do the Enchanted Map for a little bit more information for Cancer about where they're at. They're on this new journey with things. Tell me a little bit about where Cancer is at right now for October, beginning of November. Details. So it looks like you have a lot to attend to for this work situation or money situation that you're in. I'm going to go ahead and read this really quick for you. I don't know all these cards. These are not tarot. Okay, the most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, and add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. It's very good, very interesting. And what's our time? Let me give you one more card. Let's do this mystical shaman oracle. Oh, well, there you go. The Council. Very interesting, because I said when you're the master, you might have the ability to counsel others. And I think, and it's the 11 card, because you are a master now. That's a very interesting. So yeah, let's go into that real quick. This is the Council. Okay. The Council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall. To look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. Very interesting. Thank you, Cancer. Thank you so much for such a good reading. I'm very happy. And I'll see you next month. Have a great month. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. Help me out a little bit if you can. Thank you.